Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the unboxing video. I hope y'all enjoy. Next up is the Matchbox moving parts. The Pagani Huayra Roadster. I have never bought a moving parts before, but this one I thought was just so cool because the back lifts open because it's the Pagani. So I decided to pick it up. Oh wow, okay, so this is 31 out of 54. So that's a very limited production run. Or I don't know, I wonder if they're all that limited. Well, if I just got lucky. Alright, I think it's just a normal Matchbox back. I think the only thing that makes it different than a regular Matchbox is the fact that it has an engine. So let's crack that open. Of course. Yep, that's expected. There we go. Got a little opening. Oh, okay, well it's the base model regular Matchboxes only have one piece of plastic keeping it in, so when you open it, it'll fall back. But this one, like AutoWorld and Green Light and Giant Lightning and all the upper brands, has another piece of plastic keeping it in, so that's nice. But no, I can't get it off. So there we go. Pagani Huayra Roadster. I may be butchering that name. Let's get it out. Oh wow, okay, that feels nice. So let's see. These look like normal Matchbox wheels, but the rims seem a little different. The wheel itself, like the tire, seems normal, but the rims, I've never seen these rims on a Matchbox before. I like them. Let's see. Pagani has these interesting headlights. I don't know how I feel about them. They're definitely unique. I'll give them that. Very curvy, rear-engined supercar. Let's go look at that. Oh, okay. So we got quad exhausts, but they're all like, they're in a 2x2 formation. That's kind of cool. It's definitely a track car. But I guess it doesn't have a roof, so maybe it's not. This is a windshield. I remembered. So we got a windshield on this car. Very slanted and raked back for aerodynamics. Let's look at that open interior. Pretty deep interior. Two-seater, obviously. And now, for what we've been waiting for, the engine. So let's see how well that opens. Pretty well. Okay, I thought it was going to open more than it did in the box, but not really. So let's see. It'll open. Yeah, okay, so it pulls up, kind of, and then it goes back. It doesn't just hinge. It goes up a little bit. And does it stay open? No, it does not stay open. Okay. Interesting. So for that, my fix is a Lego stud for on display. You kind of just throw it in the back there near the hinge, and it closes. Yeah, Thank you, thank you. I'll get it working at one point, and I'll show you. But yeah, very cool. Engine is very detailed. That is more detailed than like a Johnny Lightning or an AutoWorld engine, I would have to say. Wow, that is surprisingly good. You even got some suspension details. That is amazing. Wow, that just rocketed itself to some of the coolest cars I have just because of that. It's like, it's not even, like the details on the actual car itself could use some work, but that's probably because there's so much details in the back. Like, I don't know if you can see them all, but it is amazingly detailed back there. Well, great, cool, very proud of this. Plastic base, smooth, very simple, probably to cut costs so they could do the engine and the opening. Metal body, both pieces are metal. And the gap just looks like the door gap. So it's not, I was worried it was gonna be some huge gap that looked ugly, but no, it's fine. Let's try one more time. Hey, we got it. So this is how I'm gonna display it in the collection whenever I have the cars with their hoods open. I'll have the Pagani like this, opened up like that. Just forget about the Lego stuff. It'll be an air intake. That's what we'll say it is. Very cool. I love how detailed, like, that is amazing. I was a little disappointed that it didn't open too much, but that is wonderful. Okay. Next up is the best car in terms of quality and bang for your buck, in my opinion. The AutoWorld Pontiac Grand Prix. So, in my experience, AutoWorld is not necessarily better than Johnny Lightning and Green Light, but it's just, I don't have a preference over them. But I do find that AutoWorlds do have more true 1/64th scale, which I do greatly appreciate. Anyway, so 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix Royal Bobcat. It is in Sunfire Red Poly. Here are the little facts if you want to read them. It has a die-cast metal body and chassis, rubber tires, and opening hood. Here's the back, if anybody wants to see it. Card art's pretty nice. It's kind of hard to show it all the way here. There we go. So let's crack this open. It's always very satisfying opening these higher quality and expensive cars. It's just always so much nicer. Whoa. This one is so much heavier than the other ones, which is to be expected, but I've never opened a higher quality car in this channel, so yeah. I feel like this top, the roof, reminds me of a Thunderbird of the era. 64 Thunderbird, you know. So let's see. Let's see what that license plate says. Royal Bobcat. Very sleek car, executive looking car. Oh. Your boss is probably gonna drive up to work in this. Not quite mafia boss level, but regular boss level. Let's see the front end. We got the quad headlights. Don't know if you can tell, but it says GP right up there for Grand Prix. I believe on the side, it also says Grand Prix. Right up on the side right there. On both sides. Yep. I like these rims. They're almost look exactly like the Mercedes rims, which is weird because these brands are not related to each other at all, but they look similar. But yeah, very good quality. This is metal body and base. Very good quality cars. These roll okay. It really depends a lot of the time. Like some of them roll decent, like this one. Some of them roll really nice. And then I have some that are just atrocious to roll. So you really you just gotta gamble on that. Something you should note when buying these higher quality cars though, is looking for defects like this hood right here. See how it's kind of far from the rest of the body, and you can kind of see in a little bit if you look in the right area. This isn't bad. I've seen a lot worse. I own worse. But I've learned that recently is to just look at the castings when you're buying them, because if there's a defect on one and there's another like it, you know, you don't want to get robbed, because these are $7 cars, you know, they ain't cheap. Anyway, very nice interior, two-tone plastic, at least, not a two-tone interior, but got white seats and then a goldish, tannish dashboard, so that's nice. And then we have the opening hood. Oh, it doesn't open that much. Okay, some of them open like really far up. This one is not one of those, but let's get my light in here. You can kind of see in there. Is that a blue, kind of light blue engine with some black? Yeah, it's good detailing. It's just kind of hard to see because it doesn't open very far. Here's the car from this angle with the hood open. Oh, or not. So yeah, very good car. I do have another Pontiac from this year that is a Royal Bobcat. Let's see, it's up here somewhere. Yes, okay. This is the Pontiac that I was talking about. This one is a Catalina, I think. These are both Royal Bobcats, which is the performance package, but it's from a certain dealership. There's a whole story about it on the card. Very big car compared to these others. Like next to the BMW, the BMW is dwarfed, especially in weight. Like not even a comparison between most Matchbox cars and the weight of these upper quality cars. So yeah, that completes today's unboxing. Leave a like, consider subscribing, and comment down below. Tell me what you think. Thank you for watching, and bye.